I'm going to say this, by the way. Shamefully, despite being a skinny queen, well on his way to his ideal self, I occasionally imbibe the fast food. I budget it in. I literally pull up the fucking menus and I figure out what I want, what I have budgeted, and how much I can eat. And sometimes, what I want is a burrito. In particular, they had these cantina burritos at Taco Bell that were 500 calories, which is absolutely perfect for one of my off days. So I would go to Taco Bell and I would get a spicy cantina chicken burrito that is precisely 500 calories, and I would eat it, and it was good. And then they got rid of it. They got rid of the spicy one, and I have to get the regular one, and the regular one isn't as fucking good as the spicy one is. So I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them. I want my spicy chicken cantina burrito, god fucking damn it. And go ahead and cry about it. God fucking damn it. God fuck you, Taco Bell. Get rid of my fucking burrito, motherfuckers. But in my trips to Taco Bell, I have realized that they have replaced the front desk with a checkout screen. You have no choice now. It's not like McDonald's or other establishments where you have the option to use the screen. You have to use the screen. Taco Bell is like completely obliterated its front desk. So you just have to use the computers now. And I despise it. I despise because here's the thing. They don't take cash, right? So this is true. If you want to pay cash at one of these terminals, you have to select cash, get a receipt, go to the front counter and stand there slack-jawed, dead-eyed at the people until they realize that you're one of these fucking idiots paying cash still. Because I don't support the card industry, so I pay cash when I can. So I have to stand there with a fucking receipt in my hand until someone goes and actually rings me up and does my cash, which they could have done in the first fucking place if they had somebody that actually takes cash. But instead they have a fucking voucher and then they have to do it anyways. Why? I remind you again of the story that Vinny regaled me with. In China, they force compliance through inconvenience. They want people to go to the and this is almost a direct comparison. They want people to go to the automated tellers to get train tickets. So if you go to the automated teller and you use your WePay app, you check in and check out and get your ticket in seconds. If you decide that you want to pay in cash, which is basically obsolete in China at this point, they almost always just use WePay, you go to the front desk. And the front desk requires your ID. There is no distinction whatsoever in the services of the automated terminal and the front desk, but the front desk requires you to either show a passport or a state ID to get a ticket. Why? Because that extra inconvenience naturally guides the human cattle to the automated machines. And that's what they're doing. They want to get you on machines, not just because they want to force you to stop using cash, not just because they want you to stop using registers, but because they have proven scientifically that if you waddle your fat ass up to the front desk and you have in your mind, I'm going to get a spicy cantina chicken burrito because it is exactly in my calorie budget. You get up there and you're going to order exactly that because nobody can judge you for being a fat ass if you're just getting a burrito. But if you're at the terminal, it says, hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. I see you're just getting a little burrito there. How about some cream cheese churros? How about some cream cheese churros? How about a Doritos Locos? You look like you could use a couple of those, buddy. They're only $2 each. You want the Doritos Locos? And then if you're standing there and it's just you and God and the uncaring, unthinking machine, you might just end up getting more than you anticipated. And they know this, and they try to get you to go to this machine so that you in the confessional booth of you and the machine, you will order more than you anticipated ordering. And they have proven scientifically, which is why they're trying so hard to get people to use those fucking machines or use their fucking apps so that when you're too fucking fat to get out of your car and you don't want to tell the person what your order is because it's like, oh, dude, they're going to see that there's only one person in the car, and if I get 2 burritos, they'll be like, oh my God, this fat fuck's eating. I've worked fast food, by the way. Nobody gives a fuck. In case you're one of these people, nobody gives a fuck about your order. If you order 8 goddamn large Cokes and 8 double doubles, nobody gives a shit. They're just like, hey, we have a large order. And then they do it. Nobody's thinking like, oh, that fat ass is going to drink all 8 large Cokes himself. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. They get paid $9 an hour. Nobody gives a fuck. Okay? So, anyways, the app. They want you to use the app too, because it's the same thing. It's just you and your phone and God judging you for how much you're eating. And this is also, by the way, why credit cards took off to begin with. Since I'm going to talk about credit cards in a second, anyways.